measurements are going to be really bad. This is the neighbor's house that you're looking at. We're going to pan over to our place. There's a telephone pole in the way, but I think you can get the idea. The sun's real low and bright. As you come across, you can see our yard doesn't have much left in it. They took most of the trees out when they were building it. I presume you're panning down there. We actually have a mailbox. A little green mailbox down there so you can find us. The road goes straight on out there quite a ways to a town called Gastonia. Say when.
It's on.
Okay, we have just a little bit different angle here. This is pretty much straight on. There's a car coming down the road, but he's hopefully going to miss us. You can see we got a couple of pine trees there. They've mowed most of the stuff down. I got plans to put a lot of trees in. Up there in the driveway you saw my pickup truck, and all the trees is another piece of property.
There's the mailbox.
There's that mailbox again, yeah. We've had a lot of rain, so the ground's like muck. We really can't walk around too much in that.
Okay.
All right, I think we're looking at the porch at the moment. Haven't got a chance to get any kind of chairs or anything out there. Of course, winter's coming and it doesn't matter too much right now. You might be able to see a little mowed over pine tree there. Someone looked like they backed into it with a truck one. Tried to save those things, but that one there, we're gonna have to pull out.
Cut.
Out on the deck, this is behind the house. A lot of garbage and not too beautiful stuff here. Put in two crepe myrtle trees. They're going to have flowers on them probably next fall. Little device there on the ground is called a heat pump. At least everything we got here is electric. Works as not only an air conditioner but the heat. A little bit on further down, there's a bunch of black pots with plants in them. We've got a lot more back over at Pete's house to put hedges and bushes and all that sort of stuff in. As we're panning back out here, and this is just behind the house, there's a whole bunch of cedar trees and a little of everything. You've been seeing signs of deer, rabbits. A little house out there. That's not a dog house. That's where the well is. The well is about 400 feet deep. So far the water's been really good. Just kind of pan on out a little bit further. The sun being so low, or it's early in the morning, it's going to be tough. You can see the next door neighbor's house here. We need to put up a bunch of trees and things to so we can kind of block out the view of their house being that way. What do you mean action? Well, we're all standing out here. This is the front porch, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. Coming up the stairway. Oh boy, look at this. Dope. What? Oh, we're going back to the house. The director has led us to the house. BJ, come on.
There's the filmer and the mirror.
Wipe your feet, come on in. We take a look around. We actually have a fireplace now. Sue brought us that. Pretty flowers. And we haven't really put a picture up yet. Just happen to have that one. And the furniture's not necessarily all there. The couch is although it looks quite good, is an older couch. We have a new one coming. We hope it looks as good. If you want to come around this way here a little bit, you can see, with the big windows. And get a view over there. That's a pasture over behind those trees. We've got what's called an entertainment center, this big piece of furniture. That's I put that one together recently. That was quite a project. They had to build that thing. Coming back around here, this is called a baker's rack. We had this in our old kitchen and just kind of went with everything right here. What are you doing?
I didn't think you were going to say every piece of furniture.
Hey, this is for Mom, remember. Mom likes these things. Mike, say when.
It's rolling.
I recognize this from our old kitchen. This is now our dining room. A little bay window area there, you might say. I guess I'm not sure what they call that effect there, but it's like a bay window. Back here, you'll recognize right away. All dressed up for filming.
Just came back from church, Mom.
So we've got our command center back here. The range is a little bit different than probably what you've ever seen. Most of them have hoods over top. This has a ventilator that pulls all of the smoke and whatnot down and then outside the house. We've got cabinetry, a dishwasher, a big fridge with the freezer on the bottom so you don't have to crawl around to get everything. So all of the fridge stuff is right here at eye level. Expensive, but well worth it for old people who can't bend anymore. You might want to come around this way here. We'll point out a few little odds and ends over here, I guess. We've got a countertop with a microwave. You can see all the cabinets. One of the things that Elaine wanted was the windows in the cabinets, so she could show off all her jewels. Here's another, if you want to pan over this way, Mike, and a little bit high, you might recognize that up amongst our cookie jars. Prominent place. And I think that'll do it for this area here. This doorway, if you're still on, Mike, is just outside. That's back to the deck there where we were earlier. That might screw up the camera by having all that light coming through there. Got our dinner bell. Might want to mention the old dinner bell. Still got that. Got a pantry in here. That's where all the food is. And come on down the hallway here, and I'll point out a few things. The house laid out back and through here is a lot like our old place. This closet is being used as a linen closet. And this stuff in here, believe it or not, so you don't have to run up and down the stairs like we did before, has our washer and dryer in here. There's a bathroom over here. Might want to come up there and just take a quick wide angle in there. It's all decorated. Missy did that. There's no one on the toilet at the moment, which is odd. And over here is a middle bedroom. I think this, what do you call these things?
Spread.
Spread. I believe that may have been made by Aunt Norma. That piece of furniture there, I did, actually. And then there's another dresser that used to be Jim's up in college. And you look out onto the front of the house there, out on the road. We'll just briefly look back in here. You want to come back here in this? At the moment, this has kind of been a catch-all place. Put the computer in here. This was supposed to be a third bedroom, But seeing as there's only two of us, we did this. This is the closet, and by closing that up, we can hide all those goodies in there. Got a new chair. This is going to end up in the living room, believe it or not. It's got a telephone in it, and a vibrator, and heat, and it reclines, and it's one of those kind of things that once you get in, you never get out. And the rest of the stuff is just kind of laying here at the moment. We'll go over here to the master bedroom. This is, again, somewhat similar to what we had in the old house. I don't know if you remember any of that stuff. Things are just reversed around a bit. Whereas this used to be over on this side of the bed, and everything got reversed around, but that had to happen the way it's all laid out. If you'll come on, this is going into the bathroom. On the right side is a closet, which is mine, and then on the left side, all the way down through here, is a walk-in closet. That's where Elaine keeps all her stuff. She's well dressed. And this is kind of the piece de resistance about the whole place. Is this bathroom is just immense. And I'm probably, what I'd best do is walk out of there, come around you, Mike, and you can just kind of look around a little bit. We've got a double vanity, we've got a walk-in shower, and this monster tub is, I think they call a garden tub. And then all the light that we have in here, right at the, well, I'll add a little right now, but we have a skylight up above, and you can actually sit on the throne at night and look at the stars. It's really nice. I didn't think it was such a great idea at first, but I'm really glad I got it now. And I think that's pretty much it. I think earlier on you saw when I was working out in the garage, that's where I live. And I'm going to say we'll just sign off at this point until we get to Jim's house, and we'll give you the same tour over there. And I'll let him tell you all the stuff that you know, all the little highlights, so you can see it just like you would, as if you would be here. All right? Let's cut right there.
You gonna take this up?
Yeah. What are you making, Pete?
Right there.
Close?
You met Brad and
Yeah, the wedding.
Yeah.
We got a long way to go.
They said this was just a cow pasture not too long ago.
Jimmy's new deck.
All up there. This is called a deck.
Swabbing the deck? What's the matter? Oh, he wants to get into film. This is Jimmy's house. There's Jimmy's wife. No, that's Sue. Some nut. We're here for turkey. This is looking, going down the street here. It's a whole development. Peter's running. Shut the plane. They're coming by plane and everything here. This is Jimmy's inside of the house where we're having our meal. The living room, the big couch, fireplace. dog? It's Jimmy's dog.
With the big eyelashes. Yeah. No.
Oh, you're filming
Yeah, I gotta get the cooks.
the cooks? They're out there. Oh, you're the cook. Not me.
I'm not doing anything with my tea.
That's a.
Hey,
What?
there's a before shot where we dip it.
You gonna put the stick in there across that bar? Why don't you put a stick through that hole there, and then both of you can do it so nobody loses their hand. Because you're using your bare hand to do it, Bo.
Yeah, looks like a good idea.
Hand me my other glove.
Yeah, let me have this.
Hand me my other glove.
Yeah, this will work.
You're getting all this.
It's interesting.
I ain't gonna go through there.
Oh, sounds good.
Wait a minute. Take a picture.
Now you're going down.
You got it timed now?
That oil ain't hot.
What time is it?
Yeah, you got to time it.
What time is it, Elaine? 2 minutes after 5. 10 minutes after 5.
Put your top on that.
You got a lid?
Whoa!
Twice.
That's right. Two before there with that big red end on it.
This time. I thought she was going to
Hey,
fall
what
off.
time is it?
5 o'clock.
Exactly.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
How many seconds?
Go after.
How much did it drop? How much did the thermometer drop?
About 20 something degrees, 25 degrees.
Dang, it does drop quite a bit, doesn't it?
It'll heat up quick.
Can you pull
Yeah,
it
because the
from
turkey wasn't all that cold. Wait, I need to watch that.
Take that thermometer out of there, Pete.
Well, you don't want it to get too hot. You got to test it.
Well, you just test it. I'm gonna leave these out here. Dang. What has to be
How's it look, Pete?
It's pretty good.
No good?
Huh?
Not done?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Pretty close.
We still got a couple more minutes on.
All right. First time was a false alarm. They're out there somewhere. I see shadows.